Hey everybody, it's Katrina from the Alluring Bead Boutique and the Bead Mat, and I'm back. On this video, I just want to do a little bit of what people on here call their studio tour. I decided that I feel like it's really important for you guys to get to know me a little bit better. I would like for you to get to see what my setup is, how I work, and a few things like that. First of all, I work from home. My little corner of my world for jewelry making, jewelry design, and teaching jewelry making is all done right here at my house. And as you can see, I can lounge around and wear my beautiful I love North Carolina Atlantic Beach sweatshirt because I am in North Carolina. However, I'm not near the beach. That's where my daughter lives, and I actually live closer to the mountains. I live in the foothills. So here we are outside, and this is my backyard. And if you'll notice that there's trees and limbs and broken down mess everywhere because we had a tornado here in October, and we are chopping wood and cleaning up and turning all of this tore down trees into wood for our wood stove. But there's the field across the road. There's my beautiful pond. And all my kitties are hiding right now. But this is where I live, and this is my outside. If you'll notice right here on my bed is how I spread my beads out. I have a small space. This is my room, my half of the house, which includes the kitchen in there. And here is my desk. And if you'll notice, there's my little tripod. And for today, I needed a lot more room on the desk, so I have my computer sitting here on this cute little table right beside where I work. And down there's my sewing machine and some boxes and some little gadgets. And on my desk, here's my pliers. Here's my Dremel. I just got that new Dremel. We're going to talk more about that in upcoming videos. Here's some more wire working tools. Here's my tripod. This is important. So I have this tripod, and I like this fancy beanbag weight that I made with some socks and some dry pinto beans and some of my medical socks from when I was in the hospital. But here is my cute little tripod. And it's a pretty nice one. I actually returned two before I found this one. And this is a really good tripod. I'm going to pause for just a second so I can show you some of the detail. So specifically with this tripod, there's the brand name, Neewer, Newer. I'm having a little trouble with focus, but anyhow. So you can adjust this tripod down here, and this will lower the center bar down a little lower. So that's what I do when I've been doing like my watch time hours updates. And then this little piece here actually belongs on this selfie stick. But when I'm doing my updates for my watch time hours, or when I want to show my face, I just take this and screw it to the little top piece here on the tripod. Now this adjustment right here would allow me to raise this bar upwards this way. The adjustment down here lowers this whole thing. This one right here only raises up what's inside of that. It's like a telescoping kind of a thing. And then this adjustment here allows me to finagle this piece up or down, sideways like that. So for my videos that I do where I'm showing you how to do beading and things like that, I screw this selfie stick on like so. Then I will screw this piece on, and my phone sits down in it like that. And then that allows you to see everything underneath, like the bead mat. But in order to hold the weight of my camera, I had to come up with something, which is not a camera, it's my cell phone. It's my Samsung Galaxy S7. So then I take these little beanbags like this and wrap it around the base of my tripod So it will hold the weight of the cell phone as it sits in this little thing right here. So that was one big giant accomplishment. I bought 3 and returned 2 before I found a good one. And so here's the rest of my little desk and setup, and there's some beautiful cans of butane and just junk everywhere. But it's my organized mess. So I only have 2 drawers on this desk. So in the top drawer here, I have some big hammers that take up too much room in my toolbox up above. I have all kinds of Nymo and Ceylon beading thread, beading wax, beading needles, sponges, glue. I keep my E6000 in this drawer. Here we have different monofilaments, spools of Fireline, baggies, things like that. Here on this beautiful shelf, I got this shelf from Jenny's.com. If you don't know what that is, it's like a home goods online thing, kind of like Finger Hut, but it's called Jenny's. And I love this little wooden shelf. It has this beautiful cutout section here. My tripod fits directly under it like so. It's really neat. It's got the cute little shelves. And then it has this, because it was supposed to be a kitchen shelf. So this thing slides out, and I keep in there all my smaller spools of Wildfire and Fireline, a couple of these little Kumihimo spools, my thread zapper, my pin cushion. This is something I got new recently for Christmas from my mom. And we are going to be using this pretty soon. It's called the Beadalon tying station. I've always had trouble getting my crimps to, on strung jewelry, to get my crimps to tighten up correctly. So this is a tool that I'm going to be doing some videos with coming up pretty soon. And let's look at this gorgeous Dremel. I had bought, when I first decided to make jewelry, before I even needed anything to do with a rotary tool, I bought this thing called a Wen from Amazon for about 30 bucks. And let me tell you, at the time I finally started using it, I used it for maybe a week and it quit. So the other week, last week as a matter of fact, last Monday, I bit the big one and I went and spent a bunch of money because I had to get this Dremel 4000. I did a lot of research, and as far as rotary tools go, I was torn between trying to get like the professional setup flex shaft, but at this point I decided, because of my spacing and everything, I'd just get the Dremel. But I also got the flex shaft, and it was on sale for $19. It's normally $32. So the Dremel itself was $99. The rotary tool, the flex shaft, excuse me, was 20 bucks. I wound up coming out with about $130, but I got this tool, the flex shaft, and this tool came with that cute little kit of all these little goodies. And I have been working some with metals, and I just want you guys to know that we are heading in that direction for the new year. Okay, then down in this drawer, I have another big jumble of mess, but it's organized as far as I'm concerned. Here's where I keep a lot of paperwork, both personal and business related, and receipts. Then I have baggies and little storage plastic containers and things like that in here. Tape, shipping supplies, my bead buddy, and some bead mats. Stuff like that. Just big bulky stuff goes in there. And then at night, I take all of that glorious stuff off of my bed. I close it all up. And it comes over here to live on my business chair. So this is my business chair. There are books, magazines, planners, and things like that. Catalogs also over here in this area. But this is all just for business, nothing else. In this box I have findings and all kinds of goodies, which I'm starting to make my own findings. I was so proud of myself. And my next pattern that I'm working on today for these blush earrings here that I came up with, I made my own ball head pin. Let's see if I can get a better view. Using my torch and this phosphorus beautiful bronze wire here. So I made my own ball head pins and I turned them into ear wires, which for some reason I'm having a trouble getting focused here, but There you can see it a little bit better because I'm too close, I guess. Anywho, let's look at my torch setup. Hiding over here by the TV, I have my torches and my everything torch related that I'm going to be working with, and I'll be showing you guys how to do some of this stuff. I was scared to death when I first fired that torch up, but I was able to do it, and I'm so proud. So that's one thing that we're going to be doing really soon. I'm going to show you guys how to make those ball head pins. So, anyhow, so that's my fancy setup, guys. And the reason I'm showing it is because I really want you to understand that this is definitely a home-based business. I don't go to no fancy studio. I don't have any film crews, anything like that. I do it all myself between this cell phone that you're looking at me on and this little space and that computer. That's how I do it all. I have to edit my own video. I had to learn how to do all that stuff. I've enjoyed this immensely, and obviously I still enjoy it because I'm still doing it. I did want to show you really quickly what I used to do. So the reason you saw the sewing machine down there is because I also sew. You know, I used to make these, I used to have, my business was entirely making little dog clothes. And so I got an order of, now I have other ladies who have doggy clothes websites who sell my stuff. And I got an order today for this cute little set. The little dress and matching hair bow and the leash. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to get that stuff done this week. Okay, let's see if I can hold this without shaking. Okay, so then on this page here shows all the different little doggy clothes designs I came up with over the years and that I make and sell. I don't sell very many because I don't have this stuff on Etsy or eBay at all anymore. I was thinking of maybe starting a third subdomain and putting some of my little doggy clothes back up. See anything you like there? If you've got a little dog, give me a shout out and I'll see what we can do. Anyway, so that's all there is for now. I'm going to be doing a couple of videos related to the torch, setting up in a small space like mine so that you can use your torch safely. Some of the things you're going to need if you want to work with metal a little bit and start learning how to make some of your own components, your own findings, different things like that, which I have been doing a lot of lately, and I love it. It adds that beautiful special touch to bead weaving jewelry for one thing. You know that. Now let's see if we can get a better look at this ear wire. You see that beautiful little ball pin? And that brass, or the bronze, I mean, it just looks so gorgeous with these beads. I'll try to get this pattern done for you guys sometime today and get it onto the bead mat. When I do, I will add the link into the video so that you can jump over and check it out if you want to. Alright guys, that's it for right now. Thanks for watching. Thank you for allowing me to give you a look at how I work and what my crazy little tiny studio / bedroom / living room looks like. And I hope you don't think that I am the biggest weirdo that ever lived, but if you do, it doesn't really bother me because I pretty much am. Alright, thanks for watching. Make sure you jump over onto the videos and play them. I still need 220 hours of watch time. Thanks. And have a great day. Almost forgot to show you guys my precious baby. So this is Josie, garter of the beads, and just overall adorable little chihuahua. Josie is 11 and a half years old. And she is my little sweetest little friend in the world. I just adore her. Say bye-bye, Josie. Bye-bye from the Alluring Bead Boutique and the Bead Mat.